What made me decide to come to Pacifica was that it was close to home. That was one of the reasons, and also that I had two of my teammates who I previously went to high school with at Modesto Christian, and so that made it a very easy process for me to transition over to Stockton, California, to come here at Pacific. And Pacific, it was pretty. But starting from the jump, from the first beginning of the season, it was kind of rocky because then we having situations like with the coaching changes, and so our head coach, some of our assistant head coaches had to get let go of their job, and so we had an interim head coach, Coach Burns, had to take over from that position. We were kind of struggling, since what kind of like devastated us from our head coach being like taken away from us. So it kind of started off our season in a rocky spot, but we always try to take it day by day. It's playing basketball, so it's things that we love, so no reason to stop playing. Yeah, my sophomore year we find out Damon Stoudamire, and so so things are looking up for us, a new program, so it's like a clean slate, here at Pacific. I heard about how he's in the NBA for about a good 14 years, how he was Rookie of the Year, Toronto Raptors, great scorer, He was a great scorer on the Portland Trailblazers, as Mickey, Mighty Mouse. Heard a lot of great things, with a smart IQ for the game. The difference is probably starting for his last year, it was his first time being a head coach, his first time being his head of his own team. And so I feel like he didn't know what to do, not experienced as well. But I feel like this year now, his second year, he knows what to do, he knows what to expect. He knows how to talk to the kids, he just knows how to interact, he knows the game, and I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for being as smart as he is on the court, on and off the court, with his basketball IQ. He's changing his culture around Pacific, honestly. A winning culture. I know last year there was a lot of this demoralizing, just coming into games, just coming into practices, and like guys just wouldn't be happy. I feel like, just tension in the air. You just feel it in the air, honestly. When you come in the gym now on game days, it's that exciting, that electricity in the air, everyone's just fired up to play, and I just love it, it's easy to come on the court, it's easy to play that, and you want that from a coach that's passionate about the game as well. My expectations were the same thing, I believe in Coach Damon, he told us that he's bringing us new guys, this new group of guys, and we're going to start winning games. And I believe in him right after he said that, and that's what started happening. It didn't start off happening right away, of course, obviously, because it never really does. You gotta, like they always say, you gotta trust the process. But what was taking it day at a time, one day at a time, and start chipping away. Next thing you know, we had 4 wins in a row. Next thing you know, we're just making history at Pacific. We're always working hard, like how you are in the basketball gym. You see that progress paying off finally. It just makes you more happy, and just makes you just want to work even harder. Just make like that your accomplishments, like your dreams, just happen even more. And so it's just great seeing it all happen to play out for us, and we've been working real hard for this, so we deserve it, but it's not going to come easy. We can't settle, we can't get too happy, we still have ways to go, we're still trying to bring Pacific back to this powerhouse how it used to be back in the heyday, and so we're striving towards that every day, taking it one day at a time.